High knee march. Okay, so it's just meant to be a warm-up. Same thing. If you want to do something different for these 30 seconds, feel free. I just find this one super easy to do for most people. Ooh, got a little crack out of that one. Ah! When the rest of them go on, I want you to be more specific and listen to the instructions. Okay. So the whole point of this one is just to kick on your coordination a little bit. You can go forwards too. You can mess around. Ah. So another thing, people, if you have difficulty with your balance, is you're trying to step through the ground as hard as you can, all the way through your hips. Stack strong and flex your muscles in your leg and your hip. Should help a little bit with your balance. Oh man, my shoulders burn when I do this. There you go, pressing through your foot. When you do the bear crawl, keep your core nice and strong. You're trying to attach, or you're trying to bring your ribs and your hips together, but you want to keep your spine long. Feel free to play around with this. Go in different angles. Oh, great. If you don't know how to do a jumping jack, man, I don't know what to tell you. But I will say, if you can't stand to jump, if it hurts your joints, this is a pretty good variation of the jumping jack. So for dips, right, if you can't be legs long, you can have your knees bent at 90 degrees. But try this variation if you can all the way along. This is the harder one. And usually letting your hips dip down, up, up. Find this nice and strong, oblique, or side of your core. There's a version of this one where you can just have 10 seconds in between every exercise to get to the next movement. I like having to rush through it. Not based on anything scientific. I'm just out of time. I'm trying to get it done. Oh, God. It's not quite a burpee, but it still sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hence 4-count bodybuilder. If you can't jump back, just step back and step forward. And that works too. You can make this even harder by doing this. If you can stand to do that, go for it. Record yourself. Let me see if you fell. I'm just kidding. You don't have to do the push-up. That's a burpee. That's a burpee. If you can stand to do burpees. This is meant to be like your time to catch your breath. If you were doing burpees the whole time, if you want to make that harder, this is like a welcome respite. But you can also, like in the warm-up on this one, do whatever else feels good for you. Back to bear crawl. I'm gonna crawl off screen. Do you guys still trust that I'm bear crawling? You don't have to crawl in a circle like I just did there. You can just keep going forwards and backwards. I just get bored staying in the same place. Slap thigh, slap thigh, slap thigh. Ooh, ah, I like it. That's weird. Sorry for being weird. Nah, not again. You don't have to jump, like I said, but if you feel you can give yourself a little extra. You don't want to do the easiest workout you can do. You don't want to get hurt, but you want to make sure that your workout's difficult for your level, even if you only have 10 minutes. Oh, mountain climbers, fuck. Okay, keep your core strong. If you can only walk this, that's fine. If your shoulders are dying, you could try this one, but I think this is just as hard on your shoulders. You could also try using a chair to make it easier if you need to make it easier. Just be smart, be creative. Oh, finally. I'm in a cool down. So on the downward dog, try to let your chest sink down towards your knees almost. Keep your back long from low back all the way through your neck. You might feel the back of your legs. You might feel your lats a little bit. I freaking love this one. I don't know why. So this is Sphinx when your forearms are down. And then what you can do, if you're ready to go up a little bit more, start pressing up. Put your hands underneath your shoulders, but keep your hips pressed against the ground. Hey, we did it. I get to keep my job.